Hey peepsy doodles. So, I'm in the bathtub right now, which is why you're not looking at me. So, I'm just gonna chit chat to y'all while I'm in the tub and you're gonna stare at my towels and bath salts because it's just as interesting as staring at me while I'm talking because I really don't do a whole lot when I'm just talking to you other than rant and then you see my arms like freaking flailing all over the place. So it's been a week. It has been a week. Yesterday was my birthday, and it should have been a good day, but it really was just topping on the cake of this week that has been a week. So, Monday, really long story short, our fucking washing machine overflows. Of course, when the maintenance guy looks at it, he has no idea what happened. Like, oh, sorry, my fan's gonna kick on. It's my heater. It will go off in a minute. Oh, my train of thought's gone. Nope, it's back. So, overflows, maintenance guy looks at it. It doesn't overflow for him, but I end up with an inch of water in our laundry room, kitchen, and seeping out into the carpet of our living room. So of course I panic, and I'm like throwing down all these towels and blankets to try to sop up all the water, and our freaking landlord comes and we get it cleaned up, and then the carpet people come and they're not giving us any information, so we don't know. Like, they're supposed to be back Tuesday. They're like, oh, we'll be back tomorrow because it's Monday. Well, nobody shows back up Tuesday, and then randomly Wednesday, which was yesterday, Kevin comes to pick me up from work, and he's like, so I just have some things to fill you in on before we get home. And come to find out, instead of the fans being gone, because, oh yeah, we have 4 industrial size fans in our house and a dehumidifier to try to dry up all this moisture so we don't get mold, and so they can put our fucking floor back because they ripped out all of the linoleum in our kitchen yesterday. So you cannot hear yourself think out in the living room right now. I mean, thank God we sleep with a fan at night, so the noise at night doesn't bother me, but during the day, like, I just can't, which is why I'm in here in the tub, because I just needed to get away from the noise. Like, I have been getting so irritated, and I mean, the hormones, of course, don't help. Like, I got home from work yesterday, and Kevin was trying to make my birthday a really nice night because I had a long day at work, and he warned me about all this stuff I was going to come home to, and I get home and I just start crying because there's nothing else I can do. And when you're 35 weeks pregnant and you feel a cry coming on, you can't stop it. There's no point in stopping it, you just can't. So I just had to come in here to get away from the noise and the irritation, and it's like the not knowing, this fucking carpet company that just doesn't want to keep us updated or leave a note, because they just come in when we're at work and do their shit and leave. Like, we don't know when they're here, when they're not here. We don't know what the plan is. I don't know if I'm gonna have these fans on all weekend. Like, I told Kevin, I'm like, pretty sure if those fans aren't out of here by tomorrow, they're gonna have moldy ass floors, because I'm not listening to that shit all weekend. So that's irritating. Kevin's grandma has been in and out of the hospital. not with, I mean, she went in for a total knee, and then she had to go back in and because she fell, and so that has not been wonderful, and it's just been a week this week. So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on here. So I have laundry piling up, and I can't do laundry because there's, not only is there shit all over our kitchen and laundry room, and half the stuff is unplugged, but I don't know if I can actually use my washer. Nobody wants to tell me if we're actually going to get one replaced or fixed. So I have clothes piling up, which is wonderful. Like, super gross, here it comes. But I had to rewear compression socks today that I wore last week because I didn't have any clean, and I wasn't about to work a 10-hour day without my compression socks. Let me tell you, wasn't about to do it. So yeah, that's been a fun situation. Super fun. And then I just, I feel like I'm a very happy pregnant lady. Not today, particularly. But in general, I like to say I am. I don't like to complain. People at work are like, oh my God, I can't believe that you're still working 10 hours at 35 weeks. And especially because I work in the OR, operating room, I work in surgery. So, I got a pretty stressful job. I'm on my feet a lot, and, it is what it is. People are like, you never complain, well, what's the point? What is the point of complaining? Does anybody actually care when you complain about something? No. You complain so that you make yourself feel better, and so that other people can hear what you're going through, but most people don't, I don't want to say they don't care, but there's nothing that they can do about your complaint. So I just, if I'm sore, if I'm tired, if I'm whatever, just like, I'm good. People ask me all the time, how you doing, little mama? How you doing? How you feeling? I'm good. I just leave it at that, because honestly, I am. I have this little baby girl who moves around like a crazy little turd, but that's awesome. It's better than the alternative of her not moving, so I'll take her moving any day. She moves, she kicks, she punches, it's good. My legs get sore, my feet get sore, I get tired, but I'm expecting that. I've gained some weight. I'm carrying things quite differently. So it's not that I wasn't expecting to be sore and uncomfortable. So yeah. And then you have people, like, okay, for example, yesterday, I was in a room doing surgeries for my entire 10-hour shift. Because a lot of times you get put in a room, and then once your room is done and your surgeries are done for the day, then you're just extra. You're just kind of around in case something happens, in case they need you. Maybe you help clean other rooms, but you're done with your stuff for the day, for the most part. So usually I'm done and out of a room at 2, 3 o'clock, say. I work, 6:30 to 5. So you have the last couple hours. Well, I'm not one that likes to sit at work. I have to keep busy. I at least have time to go and sit for at least a little while and kind of get off my feet. Well, yesterday was a little bit different, and I was in a room right up until I went home. And it just makes for a long day, being on your feet for that long. And so I came out of my room, and one of my coworkers comes by and they're like, oh my gosh, were you in that room all day? And I was like, yep. That's a really long day. Yeah, it was fine. It's fine. I can't believe somebody didn't come and do that last case for you. And it's like, you hear that shit all the time. Like, I'll be almost done with doing some kind of a task, and then you have all these mother hens that come up and they're like, oh, you should be doing that, lifting that, doing whatever you're doing. And it's like, you've walked by me like 15 times. I'm pretty sure you literally waited until I was almost done with the thing that I'm doing to say, oh, give me that. You shouldn't be doing that, because you didn't want to do it. Like, that kind of shit drives me nuts, okay? First of all, don't tell me not to do something. I know my body, I know my limits. If I shouldn't be doing something, I'm not going to do it. But if you're going to, harp on me about not doing something, then actually come help me. Like, I have so many people that are like, don't move that, don't lift that, don't move that bed, don't